All right, we're gonna keep going with this. We are doing good. Me, myself, and I. Isn't that funny? How you be the only person in the house and you'll call yourself we? Well, we are doing great. Okay, this site, moreofit.com. And yes, I will put the links. Um, you enter a favorite site, and I just use Yodify because it's one of my favorite. Enter it in the search box, click search, and I already got that far. There's 1 to 10 on this page of the results, 500 results, like Yodify. And here's one we covered this morning, Addictomatic. Back type, I might have heard of some of these. I did use Rolio one time because I was interested in making my own search engine, and this will allow you to do that with custom picked sites that you submit to create your engine. I use this one too, uh, this one, Noam username check, and I think it's kind of cool. Before you go and bother to try to get your username to see if anybody else is using it. Cosmix. Now that's one I will want to check out here pretty soon for myself at least. Um, because I like different search engines. I'm kind of a search engine freak. But that's where some trouble will come in too. So you've got to make sure you run your checks on your system so you can get bugs out of there, virus that you might pick up at some of these websites. But I mean, that's a risk. That's a personal risk that you would either choose to take or to not take. And in my personal quest for knowledge in the past, I have chosen to take that risk um, because I thirst knowledge. Okay, anyone who can tell you that they also thirst knowledge, they'll go above and beyond to get it. At least I will in this regard. To check out different sites and different um, possibilities. You know what I mean. You can tell by my posts what I mean. I don't usually search individuals, but I have. Um, I wish I had them on the occasion of selling our house. I was disappointed afterwards. I just didn't think of it at the time, but that's all said and done. I can't go back and fix that. And I ran a couple of people searches not too long ago, uh, maybe toward the end of the year, 2014, just to see if people were still around, what they were up to, just their websites, what are they looking like, this kind of thing. But anyhow, this is really cool to be able to find more sites like you like. If you click this top one, it's going to go to another More of It site instead of having Yodify at the top. It will have this Addictomatic at the top. So to get around that, to do a jump, just um, open that bottom green link in a new tab. Here, I'll show you what I mean. You'll either go to this here and see it'll be at the top now, or go to the green link, do the jump, see where to go. Oh, it's already open. See what I mean? So it's up to you. Do you want to goof around and see the next one at the top? Because what that'll do is bring up sites that are um, like Addictomatic. So if you didn't like a Dictomatic in the first place, you don't want to put it on the top because it'll find you more like it. So anyhow, I can X that out now and move on to the next thing. Clipmarks. I used to be on Clipmarks. And I didn't know it had been sold, but they had been bought uh, in 2007. See, I haven't been on it that long. You can see that article right here. But it was kind of cool. It was a web clipper. But I have a clipper tool. I have a snipping tool right here in my system. So I can do that one just as easily. So X out Clipmarks. Makeuseof.com. I think it used to be better. I don't know. I can't describe right now what they're doing differently, but I used to enjoy it more. And I used to get the subscription in my email, the free subscription. And then it'll give you at the bottom, or it did, let's see, sites you might like. That might have been when I came off of this one from. But I spent a lot of time looking through all these. See, pages down here, 2,144 for that one search query. And oh, it wasn't a search query. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't used the search yet today. But that's okay. You search whatever you want to. Let's see. How about real estate? And it'll bring you some different ways you can look for real estate. So that's all pretty cool. And search me. We'll try stalking again on this one. I liked how, well, they don't do that now, do they? Oh, I'm disappointed. I was really convinced that this was the search engine. It was a visual search engine. And once you got your results, it showed the page. And then you'd scroll. You could scroll as fast or slow as you wanted to through the different pages. I'll have to look for that. But I will. I will definitely try to get that one on here. I've used this one as well. You can customize. I can't really do that without logging in or registering for right now, but most of these are fairly simple. And I'm sure you'll have no problem. Because here's the thing, and I learned this years ago from a chat buddy. I'm a Scorpio and I like buttons. I just do. Not only buttons on the internet, but I like buttons, for clothing and stuff. Pillows or, and I like other kind of lapel buttons too. I like buttons. I don't know who told me that, but I think it's kind of cute. So it works. It's going to stick. Okay. I tried to open some of these, but they won't they won't work like they're supposed to with with this Screencast-O-Matic running. I mean, it'll show you the screenshots. I think I tried to talk about Search Me a little bit ago. And it does these nice previews of the page. I like page previews, especially to see if I had already been someplace, if I recognize it. And I don't really feel like going to the same place. You just flip through here and find one that you think you haven't seen before. That's why I like this Search Me. I'd been on that one before. I wasn't really all that thrilled. I believe this is one that's like a game. But see, it also says allows you to scout the web. Well, Yotify uses a scout, web scouts. Search Cube, I've used that. Middle Spot, it also didn't want to open up right with the screencaster running, but that's understandable. O-Scope, I think I've used that too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have. Excuse me. And of course, I will want to check out some more of these because I get bored, with just reading down a straight string of results and the definitions. I don't know. Want something a little more fascinating and fun to use. Because I'm like a kid sometimes, I guess. I need something else besides just a straight read. Live Plasma, I remember being there. Touch Graph. I'll probably revisit that one. I'll probably revisit a lot of these. Cool Iris, I remember it too. But let's give it a try in this acquired by Yahoo. Ugh, well, so much for that one. And then down in the comments, I always scroll through there because they'll sometimes give suggestions. So there's that one I can add to my list of having shown you to. Alright, the next one is Wolfram Alpha. And I like it because if you type in right here, flights overhead, it'll give you what's up there, right above your house, which is freaky in a way. And here's related queries down here. Huh. So I thought you might enjoy that I share that one. And I'm just adding to my list over here of sites that I've discussed in this edition. And I'm running out of time already. So I will have to do something. Either talk about another site or cut out or pause or something. I've always been fascinated with visual search engines. Always, always. And here's a list of them, but like I was saying earlier, with this application running of Screencaster, these don't want to work right. That's why I couldn't demo any of them. So I just thought I'd scroll down this page and you can see what's there. And then put this link for you. So anyhow, that's it for this edition of Useful Websites. Thanks for watching.